Ask any AI if your vendor publishes RTO and RPO. Watch it stall. Procurement and security teams type the same questions into ChatGPT every week. What is your recovery time objective? What is your recovery point objective? Measured from when? If your public reliability page cannot answer those questions with numbers, the model will not cite you. It will cite the competitor who published 4 hours RTO and 15 minutes RPO in plain sentences. RTO is recovery time objective, how long until the product is usable again after an outage. RPO is recovery point objective, how much data you can lose measured as time. They are not slogans, they are clocks. Models can only quote the clocks they can fetch. Section 1. Why RTO pages fail. Most reliability pages are a badge and a vibe, enterprise-grade uptime. We take backup seriously. 99.9, availability. None of those are objectives. A language model cannot quote a badge. It needs a sentence it can lift. RTO 4 hours for the production API, RPO 15 minutes. Measured from confirmed incident, not first tweet. Last tested March 2026. That is citability. A disaster recovery narrative helps humans. Quotable clocks help AI. Here is what happens in a real evaluation. A buyer asks, what is this vendor's RTO? The model searches for a page it can quote. If your only answer lives in a gated trust center or a sales deck, you disappear. The vendor, the public page that says RTO 4 hours, RPO 15 minutes, last failover drill, March 2026, it wins the sentence. SEO still gets you found on Google. AI visibility gets you recommended in that answer. You need both. The gated runbook is the most common miss. Legal wants control. Sales wants a meeting. So the real numbers sit behind a form. Humans can wait. Models will not. They skip the form and quote the vendor who put the clocks on a public URL. Vague availability is the second miss. 99.9 is an uptime target, not a recovery clock. Buyers ask how long until they are back and how much data they lose. Models prefer those two numbers. If both are missing, the model treats the page like a rumour. Section 2. 5 facts every RTO page must state. First, the two clocks. Name RTO and RPO as time. 4 hours, 15 minutes. Do not say we recover quickly. Quickly is not a clock. Second, the scope. Which product? Which region? Production API versus analytics warehouse. A single company-wide we are resilient is not a scope. Production API, US East, is a scope. Third, the start line, measured from confirmed incident, not from first customer tweet, not from when engineering notices. If the start line is missing, 4 hours means nothing. Fourth, last test. Date of the last restore or failover drill, a named owner. Clocks with no test date are a rumour. A named owner tells the model the claim is maintained. Fifth, how to get the rest. Public URL or a reliability page that states the 5 facts without a sales call. If AI cannot fetch it, it will not cite it. If any of those 5 is missing, the model has a hole. It fills holes with whoever published the missing fact. Here's the test. Open a private window. Ask ChatGPT what your company's RTO and RPO are and when you last tested a restore. If the answer invents 4 hours, names a rival, or says it cannot find a public document, your page is not citable. Section 3. The 30-minute rewrite. Open a public URL, not a Notion doc, not a PDF behind email. Title it Reliability or Recovery Objectives, not our commitment to uptime. Write 5 short blocks, 1 per fact. Each block starts with a bold label and 1 sentence a lawyer could defend. Add a last tested date. Add a named owner. Add 1 honest limit. Example, analytics warehouse RPO is 24 hours, not 15 minutes. Then add FAQ style headings. The buyer already types. What is your RTO? What is your RPO? When was the last restore drill? Those headings are the queries. Keep 1 honest worst number on the page. Models trust a split more than a clean sweep of 4 hours everywhere. If every product is 4 hours and nothing is dated, the page looks generated. Do not replace your SEO work. Keep the status page and the disaster recovery blog. Add this extractable page so AI has something to quote next to them. Get your free AI visibility score. See whether models can cite your RTO.